The reports of the brokerage firms are true. Indians will have to pay more for tanking up. Rupees 4 a litre hike in petrol. Diesel prices are coming up for the Indians, says brokerage firms. State-owned fuel retailers are under pressure to return to pre-Karnataka poll margin levels. Brokerage firm said no sooner had the Karnataka poll to elect a new state government. Government-owned oil companies including Indian Oil Corporation, Hindustan Petroleum and Bharat Petroleum Corporation on Monday ended a 19-day hiatus in revising petrol prices and reverted to the practices of changing rates on a daily basis. Since then, the petrol price has risen by 69 paise a litre, including a 22 paise hike effective today that took rates in Delhi to rupees 75. Rupees 32 paise, the highest in almost 5 years. Meanwhile, diesel prices have gone up by 86 paise a litre, including 22 paise increase. Today, that took the rate to the highest ever, a rupees 66.79 a litre in Delhi. The increase is based on assumption that the global price of diesel and petrol and rupee US dollar exchange rate remains stable here on. Meanwhile, the international benchmark Brent crude has also hit $80 per barrel for the first time since November 2014. The price of a barrel of Brent crude has now gained more than 16% since early April as traders anticipate supply shortages. And I'm joined by my colleague Sumit Chaturvedi. Sumit, tell me as to why these prices are fluctuating. Is it really because of the fact that, a political decision was behind it, or, to the fact that, there were election commission guidelines or any other consideration? So why such wild fluctuation?
Clearly, Karthikeya, the petrol and diesel prices in India are deregulated, and the petrol and diesel prices are on a boil since the last few days, since when the US-Iran problem started. The US is now going to have sanctions again on Iran, but that has actually in a way pushed up crude prices, and because it's deregulated, the petrol and diesel prices have been raised overall in tandem with the global crude prices. Till Karnataka polls, which means till last Saturday, the oil marketing companies had put a lid on raising of these prices, but after the Saturday the poll happened, and since Monday the prices have been going up. So it's been fourth day of straight hike for petrol prices. But this time, what the startling fact is that brokerages are saying the prices can go up by rupees 4 to a litre, which will be really a big shock for many people. Let's say in Mumbai, the petrol prices can touch 90 rupees to a litre. In Delhi, they can touch 80 to 82 rupees to a litre. That will be too much for people to pay, because governments are not in a mood to bring down excise and duties on the petrol and diesel, and that's why the public will have to pay, will have to shell out more money to keep on plying their vehicles.
But Sumit, is this a transitory phenomenon, or do you think that it's going to stay?
Well, Karthikeya, it will keep on happening. It looks like rupees 4 will be happening over a period of time, over the next 10 to 15 days. If crude prices keep on going up, there will be massive increase in petrol prices and diesel prices in India also. Also, Saudi Arabia has kept the target of rupees 100 to a crude. Remember, what will happen if crude touches $100 to a barrel? Remember, in 2014, it was actually nearly to $140 to a barrel, but that time the diesel was not deregulated. This time it is deregulated, and government will have to push up the prices to match the global prices.